Medwatch 7 is sponsored by Comanche County Memorial Hospital.
20% of Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime, according to the Skin Cancer Foundation. So taking care of you and your family's skin while outdoors is important.
Dr. Gabriel Vidal, a radiation oncologist at the Cancer Centers of Southwest Oklahoma, says everyone living in Oklahoma is exposed to the sun, especially those who work outside, like farmers, ranchers, and gardeners.
Skin cancer is not a disease that will happen quickly. It's usually sun damage to the skin that happens over the course of decades.
He says people typically start showing signs of skin cancer in their late 50s or early 60s, unless they've had a lot of sun exposure. He says he's seen cases in 30-year-olds before. As for what to watch out for, Dr. Vidal says a mole or skin lesion that gets better but then gets worse over several months is concerning for skin cancer.
Most of our cuts and wounds will over time heal, but if something hasn't healed, something is getting bigger, something is changing colors, we should definitely take a look at it.
He says most of the time they're on the surface.
But the concern that we have for certain cancers is that if they're not looked at promptly, they could become larger in size and eventually even travel to distant parts of the body.
Being physically active, whether that's hiking, swimming, at the lake, or whatever summertime activity you enjoy, is important. But Dr. Vidal encourages people to be safe.
We always worry about, for example, the ears. These areas are exposed to the sun even if you are wearing a ball cap. And so if you're out and about, making sure that you have sunscreen in place, making sure that you have a bigger hat in place, protecting those areas.
He says the sun is most intense between 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, so he encourages people to avoid doing things outside during that time if possible. If you are outside, he says, make sure you're protected from the sun.
I think all of us will burn. All of us, when exposed to the Oklahoma sun during the summer, for prolonged periods of time, will eventually get sun damage. And so I don't want patients and folks to be afraid of the sun, but it's just doing it safely.
The Cancer Centers of Southwest Oklahoma are holding free skin cancer screenings. They're having one in Altus on May 10th, in Lawton on May 17th, and in Duncan on May 30th. Visit the Cancer Centers of Southwest Oklahoma's website for more information on scheduling an appointment. For Medwatch 7, I'm Haley Wilson.